Everyone.
Welcome to Self-Pad's second live. Is the sound
Here are
working?
notes.
Is the video working? I am Nelson. This is Aslie.
Aslie.
I'm still adjusting things like camera. My head is cut off. There we go. See if anybody shows up. No, I don't see any bodies yet. Live. It's not showing our live yet. There's one person up. Hello, viewer. How are you? This is 7 days ago, 2 months ago. I still don't see today's live yet. We're having technical difficulties. Welcome to Self-Paths Live. If you are there,
We're here.
where is everybody? One body. Let's see. I can't see what he's texting because it's not showing up here.
Yeah,
We
why
are
is it not
live.
showing the live is much Self-Paths? Oh, hello, Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
Bruce.
Hey.
Good morning from the Philippines.
It's not showing me as being there. For some reason, it's not showing live. View channel.
There were Mark. Hello, Martin.
Live.
Good morning from the Philippines.
It's still not showing us as on here. Anyway, hello, guys. I cannot see your texts or anything.
Here.
Top chat, all messages are visible. Okay, there we go. Now I can see everything. I'm here. Hello. Now I see everyone. Okay. Member and super chat, all messages. Okay, good. Yeah, now we see you guys.
Zoe.
I still don't see live on my pad, which is strange, but please bear with me during these technical difficulties.
Why not just go to your profile and then...
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I know. I'll go to my
Here.
profile. Oh.
Oh,
Well, actually, I did do that. That is my profile, Aslie.
oh, and it didn't show.
No, it's not showing. So I go to my channel and I go to my channel, view my channel, and view
How
live.
is everybody?
And it's not there. Sorry, kids, I can't see.
How are you,
anyone right
Bruce?
now.
How are you?
Good morning, modern day.
Zoe
Hello,
and
Mark. Hello, Bruce.
How
I'm
is
just
everybody?
having technical difficulties. I can't see my live. I don't know how you guys are seeing it. I can't see it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a tricky trick. I will change to a different channel.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Doesn't give me the option. Great. I have another channel. Switch accounts. So I'll go to my other account.
Good morning,
Sunday.
modern day drifter.
It's so slow. Okay. Now, I will do a search for Self-Paths. Sorry, guys, I have to do it this way. It's just messed up. Now I can see my live. This way, it's just messed up. Now I can see my live. This way, it's just messed up. Good morning. I'm doing okay. Work is slow. Okay, Bruce. Minus 33 in Winnipeg. Yes, I heard you had a lovely little blizzard, like 60, 70 kilometer an hour winds. Hey, just like 1966 again.
Hello, Ralph.
Oh, just have
Hello,
Aslie talk.
Ian. Good morning.
Good morning, Ian. Good morning, Robert. I could turn this one off. Okay, good. So let's see. Do not look stretched on the feed, but maybe it's just me. Anyway, good morning, guys. We had a topic today, if like you're into that, and the topic today is what we are. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, we're sorry.
I meant to
We're
turn.
sorry. Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that, but I don't know how I did that. Anyway, we want to talk about how we met and stuff like that, and that's basically the topic for the day. Although anything is open within reason. And I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Popkick. I can't remember his first name. Edward Popkick. I hope I'm getting it right. Edward Popkick from the last live, who was very kind to send us some shekels. Thank you very much for that. And we didn't properly acknowledge him for that, so I wanted to do that today to start off the show. Thank you, Edward Popkick. We appreciate that a great deal. Really.
Hello, TD Willis. Welcome. Hello, Ralph. Welcome here to our live.
Hook your setup. You should have seen before.
Hello, Tita Marie. Nice to see you again. Magandang umaga.
Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out how to make the chat show up on replay. I don't know how to do that yet.
With no voice?
We have no
Sorry,
voice?
sorry.
We have voice.
Do you hear us?
Can you hear us?
It sounds like
They can hear us.
it's
working.
Okay.
Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Leah.
Yeah, okay, there you go. It's working. It's all set. Anyway, if anybody has any questions or anything they want to get done before we proceed with the topic, the ugly duckling and the beautiful princess, we'll tell you how we tripped over each other in a marsh somewhere.
In a very short.
I can't see these messages without my glasses. No, I can see that.
Here is better. Oh.
Garth is here. All the way from Tassie. Hello, Garth. Tita Marie. Hello, Tita Marie. Sound is good. Your house looks nice. Thank you, Ralph. It's an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. We are in Luzon, yes. We are 80 kilometers southeast of Manila. Hello, Andre. Where did you meet Ian? Okay. We met online, and I did all the things that everybody with conventional wisdom says you don't do. You don't go online. You don't do any of the standard issues. You meet them in person. You don't do it online. You get scammed. You get ripped off. Everything. That's not always true. It's, in fact, I don't think it's often true. If you use your head and you know how to search between the wheat and the chaff, and know that ask certain questions to get certain answers that show you that this is the person you want or don't want. If you do that, then you can probably weed out the bad actors. So, but that's what I did. She sent me a message. I put up an ad on, and this is not a plug. I'm not getting paid, not a dime. They don't know who I am even. AsianDating.com. It's an inexpensive dating site. It's a genuine dating site. They've been around for years. I recommend them. They're cheap. It's not expensive. You guys can afford it. And that's where we met. And I put up an ad. I said what I wanted. I was very straight up about it. I wasn't cagey. I said exactly what I wanted, who exactly that I was, and then I waited for responses. And I received 300 responses in 2 weeks. 300 200 responses in 2 weeks. I had my work cut out for me, but it was eventually cut down to 3 people. And I'm talking on now, but Aslie will tell you her bit. Um, it was down to 3 people, and Aslie was the winner because the other two, well, I thought they were okay, but they weren't. So anyway, that's as far as I'll go now. I'll let Aslie discuss her side, how she did that. Aslie. Aslie.
Yes. Okay. So,
There.
okay, one day, um, yeah, I went also to the same dating site, and one night before bed, I went to the dating site to browse, and I'll tell you my guidelines for going to dating site, because it's through my experience, I find it much better to do this guidelines. Like, first, I look at the not the pictures first. I look at the message profile, because it says some things about someone's self, and what he likes, what he's looking for, or what she's looking for. And then I like his message profile. Then I proceed to the preference, to his preferences. And good thing we match. So everything there is check, 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 check. And so that was the time I went to his picture. The last one is the picture. Um, I like his picture. He has one whole body, and for just a close up picture, I like his photo, and I like I like nature, and I saw his photo with the background of mountain, and then I decided to write him a short message in the message box. There's a message box, and I went to bed. The next morning, first hour in the morning, I checked out my dating site, and I saw he has a reply message. So excited. So I read the message, and then he introduced himself. So at the first day, we have an exchange communication in that dating site, and then until second day, uh, we still chat there, and then we decided to give our what do you call that, personal social or
Oh,
social
social, yeah,
media,
Facebook.
yeah, where we could talk.
Yeah, on Messenger.
uh it's where we could message easily. And then the third day, oh wait, before that, I have a friend, Filipino friend, who's married with American. She also met her.
Ian.
She also met her online. She also met him online, and
Yes,
I
Ian.
asked her one question: how did you know if the man is into you? And her answer is, when she spend your his spare time with you, then that's him. So okay, the third day, after his work, he called me up.
Oh, hold on a minute, babe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Cana Cast, a website that we met on again, was AsianDating.com. One word, AsianDating.com. Okay, sorry. Continue, Dave.
Okay. And so yeah, that's what I asked her. She said, when the person or when the man or where when he spent his spare time with you, so he's into you or serious about knowing you. And and that time, also the third time, he called me up right after his work, and then he called me up through Bluetooth.
Something like that.
So it's actually I can't understand very well he's speaking because it's Bluetooth. It's so hard. So hard to understand.
Sounds
It's so
like
hard
that.
to understand.
Yeah, it sounds
But I was
bad.
trying to understand him, and then when he came back, when he got home, so he do his first thing, and then he called me up. We decided to call to do video cam, well, to see who really we're talking, who's really we're talking to, because yeah, because uh, sometimes they are some fake pictures
Oh, yeah.
in the dating site. So to make sure, so the third time, so we'll not waste our time. We call, so we'll see each other, and then that's the start of our getting to know well each other.
Yeah. So that's how it all began. And, and we just carried on from there, and it just evolved naturally. And I came to do the visit, and then went home and did some serious thinking, and came back. I lived in Canada when I met online, and I ended up moving to the Philippines 6 months of the year right now, because I'm not. How do I put this? Some people are fortunate in life and they have money. Some people are not fortunate in life; they don't have money. I'm one of the guys that's not fortunate. I don't have a bag of money, so I can't just stay here until my retirement comes in. I don't have anything else going on. I would like to have something else going on, but that is impossible. So not here. You can't work in the Philippines. You do some things you can do here, but you can't work here. And I don't have enough seed money to make any meaningful money from investments here. So I'm kind of stuck. I have to work 6 months a year. So yeah, I met her online in Canada, and yeah, only 300 views every 2 weeks. That was enough for me, man. Somebody else is asking about. They're saying that. Ian, I think. Um, yeah. So I have to work in Canada 6 months of the year until, well, the end of this fall, coming up at least, and probably another 6 months after that.
Membership fee.
So I'll carry on with the original question, how we met. I came to visit, and Aslie and I spent a couple of days exploring Manila, and then we came back to Los Banos, to her hometown, to stay at her place, and stayed there for the 3 weeks. We went to a resort, and spent a few days at a resort there, Blue Crystal, out on Mindoro. Is it Mindoro?
Yeah,
Not Mindanao, Mindoro. I mixed those up. Not good. Mindoro, and we spent 5 days, I think, or 3 days, 4 days there, a few days there, and everything just kind of followed the typical path, and here we are now on our third year, and starting our third year, I think, almost, and everything is mostly good. Like all couples, we had to grind off some rough edges. I have to make adjustments, and she has to make some adjustments, and we're both making little adjustments to keep each other ultimately happy. you learn about yourself every time you have a new relationship, you know, and you think, well, that wasn't so nice. Why did I do that? Or, that wasn't so nice. Why did she do that? You have to go inside and figure it out for yourself and make the effort and reach. And the relationship should be okay. But it's like the old days. They didn't have any choice. They just made up and got along and found a way. And sometimes that's the best way. We've had a few minor things, nothing major. What
Wait,
else do you want to tell them?
Tita, having a question.
Hmm.
Is there a membership fee for the?
There is no membership fee for ladies. The men pay, I think it's $20 a week for the bronze membership, something like that. 14. I don't remember. This is years ago. But it's inexpensive, and the ladies, I think they can put a profile up and read messages for zero. So any Filipinas that want to throw their hat into the ring, I suggest to use that website.
Wait, ladies also have, if you want, like if I want to pay because I want to read the message, because
Did you have to pay?
if I want to read some messages, because if you didn't pay for the membership fee, you can send message, but like if you send it to her or him, she can't, or he can't read it.
Oh,
Like if you didn't pay
I thought it was free
and
for
I
the
didn't
ladies.
pay, we can't read each other's message.
I thought
If
women got
you
it for
pay,
free.
if you pay, I didn't pay, I can read. If I pay, he didn't pay, he can read. Something like
One
that.
of us has to pay, I guess. You'll have to figure it out for yourself by going to the site and reading the terms of service.
One should pay so you can exchange
Yeah.
communication.
But one thing for sure, you can put up a profile with photos and everything, and there's no charge for that. Reading the messages is where it gets sticky. So at least you can find out if you have messages. They will tell you every time you have a new message. You'll get a little email saying, blink, so and so sent you a message, and you can click on the link to read it if you have a membership, paid membership, I guess. I know the men have to pay. I don't know if the women do.
In the same boat.
See, what does that say? That says data in Asia is free. You can work in the Philippines with a 13A marriage visa. Yeah, Ian, but we're not married yet. We will be one day, but not today. San Pablo is pretty affordable. San Pablo is actually very affordable. Canacast 4204. Yes, it is extremely affordable. If you want to see how affordable it actually is, open up Facebook, go to Marketplace. For location, select San Pablo Laguna, and then look at the rentals. You'll see the prices. That's all you have to do right there, because lots of people in the Philippines use Marketplace to sell stuff. It's as popular here as Kijiji is in Canada. So trust me, guys, it's worth paying for it. Oh yeah, it is. That $20 a week is the best money you'll ever spend. Seriously. I mean, if for no other reason, it'll certainly give your ego a nice little pump. All those girls sending you photos and saying, hello, talk to me, Just be careful. A lot of those girls are waving pirate flags and you don't see it.
It's corner some websites.
Yeah, Tita Marie, there are some expensive ones, but this is an old site. It's been around a while. And it's pretty good, but they don't do any work to eliminate scammers, but it's not known as a scammer site. So,
Manuel, hi Nelson from Calgary.
hi Manuel. How is Calgary today? It's nice and warm. You guys didn't get caught in that blizzard that's happening in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. You're lucky. And a blizzard there. Um, let's see. Anybody have any questions, peoples? Or Aslie, do you want to continue on
Yes,
with?
and then you do have to come.
Yeah, San Pablo Laguna, Ralph. Rentals are the cheapest thing here. I'm spending more on food here in Tacloban. Yeah, yeah. Joseph.
Rentals are the cheapest thing there. I'm spending more on food there. Oh, Tacloban City.
Mm-mm. The idea was cold. Well, yeah, Ian, there's that cold front coming off China right now out of Siberia. It won't last, I hope. It's been cold there for
You
a
don't
week.
really miss the winters in Canada.
Mm-mm. No, neither do I, Tita Maria. Thank you, Manuel. Yeah, there was Bruce. I saw a guy say for 2 days in a row they were riding out one Sundre to Bragg Creek and back today. I saw that this morning on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. Sorry. So yeah, it is horribly warm. You should get on your bike, Bruce, and go down and see Arlie. Of course, I guess it's evening there, 7 p.m. So it's kind of late for you to do that. Almost 7 p.m. anyway.
It's still not too.
No, still not too cold for a Slurpee. Yeah. Well, yeah. We have a thing here. Robert. We have a thing here. Robert, what is that? Robert Keller?
Robert
Keller.
Keller.
Robert Keller, 9134. We have a thing here called smoothies made from, what was my favorite smoothie?
Oh, mango.
Mango smoothie. Oh, mango smoothies. You haven't lived, man, until you've had a fresh mango smoothie. Oh my God. It is so good. Like you'll sip it like it was fine Chablis. It's delicious.
And your favorite juice is watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon juice. Watermelon juice in a drink is phenomenal. I don't know why they don't sell that in the freezers in Canada. Well, because it's healthy for you. They don't want that. They want you drinking all of that sugar.
Tita Mary asking, how long did you know each other before physical meet? 6 months.
Oh, about 6 months.
6 months.
Where do you get these mango smoothies? Canacast. Just go into any restaurant and look for a smoothie or a frappe that says mango on it. And basically it's the same thing. A little ice cream or a little ice and mango. Blend it up so it's a nice soft smoothie like ice cream with mango in it. Oh, Lord. And you just suck it through a straw and whoo, man.
But I like it without milk. It's more tastier.
Our leaders have lost their mind. Stay safe.
What's this?
Yeah, thank you.
Arms.
Thank you, Armored James. I got a couple of guys that were triggered from that video, and they really let me have it, and I fired back. They accused me of bashing on Canada, and I was not bashing on Canada. I was bashing on some of the institutions that are legalized theft in Canada, like the insurance industry. Every time they have a calamity, they just double the rate. And then they make out like bandits. See, insurance companies don't go broke. They're like a bank. They only do win-win scenario. They either win big time or they win okay. But they win. Every decision they make makes them win. That's who I was bashing, not my country. That really irritated me.
Savvy. Gadaventures. Savvy.
I mean, I could have a channel on how bad Canada's getting screwed over. Believe me, I could go really, really go on that, but I'm not touching it very much.
Savvy is asking, when are you coming back to
Canada?
Canada?
When am I coming back to Canada? I come back in April, and I will be working until September, October. Tita Marie, yes, but we're not married yet. Canada has changed. Canadian politics needs a bashing. Well, it's not even Canadian politics anymore. It's multinational corporations and big money like the Soros Foundation and the World Economic Forum and NATO and the UN. These billionaire teetotalers who think they know everything, and they're forcing things down our throats that we don't want. We don't want digital currency. We don't want anything forced on us beyond what is obviously reasonably positive for the entire population. Otherwise, it's not going to fly. And they keep coming up with these insane ideas, and they force them to happen through mouthpieces that have been, well, they've got so many skeletons in their closet. Carney, if the truth came out on Carney, every single thing, every reason why he should not be running this country, you would just crap your pants. The man has been a Wall Street boy all his life. He is beholden to so many moneyed people. He cannot run a country for the people. All the wealthy people have him in their pockets. And people voted for this man. It was so obvious. He got in. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, I'm not going to say I told you so. I knew it would happen. I'm not going to say that because I thought perhaps he knows enough that he can turn around and fight these money interests because he knows who they are and how they work. Maybe he'll do that. It's still out on what he's going to do ultimately. He's treating Eastern Canada fairly well, I guess, compared to Western Canada, in my opinion, but I don't know enough. I don't want to get into it. I just don't want to touch it too much. DEI, hardcore bullcrap. DEI. What is DEI? James? I'm at James. DEI. I want to live in the PH full-time bulk. Hobby paranoid about losing medical coverage. Our pensions would carry over except OIP. Yeah, you would lose you would lose medical because of course here it's not publicly funded. But I think once you're 65, you get some other benefits that kind of offset that. But I mean, anything you buy in a store, you get a percentage off when you're 60. When you're 60 over 60, you get a card, and the card allows you to not pay VAT on most items. Like the value-added tax is eliminated, and very often you get a 20% discount on price right off the top. So over time, and all the things you purchase, that can make a lot of money and can help finance the cost of a private healthcare plan while you're here, depending on what you're buying. But you can buy medical insurance here. Yes, you can. And the hospitals near the larger cities are very, very good indeed. But if you're in a province area, you are taking a bit of a risk. You really are, because in our case, we're only like 6-8 kilometers from San Pablo, but if it's a certain time of day and the traffic is high, the ambulance has to come and get me. The ambulance gets out here. That's going to take a while because of the traffic is bad. And getting back into town, the traffic is bad. And you can die on the way back into town going to the hospital because the ambulances are not like they are in Canada. They do what they can, but they can't afford all the gizmos and gadgets they have to keep you alive on the trip to the hospital here in the Philippines. You better hope that the traffic is light and that your medical condition isn't severe, because it's very good if you're over 65 to live within a kilometer of a major hospital. That is my opinion.
Yeah, but we prioritize ambulance in the road.
Yeah, people will move out of the way, but still, there's 1,000 cars in the way. You're doing this. Takes 10 minutes, 5 minutes to get through.
Cars will go on the side.
Yeah,
they give way
sometimes,
to the ambulance.
Sometimes. Yeah, Carney. I think Carney has been placed. Yeah, cash is king here. Absolutely. Especially in the provinces. There is nowhere within a 5 kilometer radius where I can use a credit card, I don't think so, except at a cash machine. So I can get a cash advance on my credit card at the ATM, but that's it. Nothing, nowhere else.
Okay. 13A.
Yeah, Tita Marie, if you stick closer to a major center, like if you guys move to Davao, which is a very safe town and it's a very beautiful city, and you lived close to Davao or in Davao, you'd be close to excellent medical facilities, and you're still close to the beach and stuff like that. And I think he would actually like it. If you can get him to come and look at it and find some data on medical plans here via Sun Life or Kaiser or Phil Health. You can get an idea what it would cost and what the benefits are. I mean, it's best to sit down and talk to a person here, a professional broker who can explain the details and the fine print on every policy, and do it that way. But, if you can just get him here to look around and then sit down with a professional who can help you sort out the questions about medical coverage. If he wants to stay in Canada for that reason, maybe you guys can maybe make a deal and just come to the Philippines for 1 to 3 months a year and then go home, something like that. Healthcare in Ontario is not good at all. It's not good anywhere in Canada anymore. It's not good in Alberta, that's for sure. It's not bad once you get in, but you got to be having, like, if you're having angina, they'll take you right in. But if you're having an exploding appendix, they'll let you spin on the floor for 5 hours. So it's a little strange how they prioritize.
Oh.
Yes, it's not good. Any questions about the Philippines? Let's see. I'll give you some general stuff. This apartment is a 2-bedroom apartment. It's about 400 square feet. I guess that's all, but it's enough for 2 people. It's cozy, but it's enough. And we pay 6,000 pesos a month, which is around $145 a month, 145 Canadian a month. It's clean. It's decent. It was 2 years old when we moved in. We had air conditioning installed in the bedroom. We had to pay for that, but that's ours. We can take it with us when we move. So to the next place, so we don't have the additional expense when we move to the next place. It's clean. It has tile on the floor. It has tiled bathroom. It has a nice sink counter. We're on the 2nd floor, so we get a breeze from 3 sides on the end unit. We get a breeze from 1, 2, 3 sides. So there's always a breeze going through here, so we never need the AC. I don't fry. If it's a warm day, I just take my shirt off, and I don't sweat very much in here. I'm not sweating now. Look, honest. I think it's 27 right now, something like that. And here's another wives' tale. I should tell you this. People talk about the humidity in the Philippines. There is humidity, but get this, it's at night, not in the daytime. There is humidity in the daytime in small locations immediately before a major rain event. But generally, the humidity goes way up at night, goes up to 98% at night, and then it drops down into the 60s and 70 percentile, where I am anyway. I don't know about the coast, but 60-70% here in the middle of Luzon in the daytime. So in the daytime, the humidity is not that high, really.
Ian, got to go, guys.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you, Ian.
Have a good day. I think he's here. Where is he? In Canada? I'm not sure. The condo near Nea. We can fly to Singapore or Japan for medical services. Just trying to convince hubby. Well, yeah, you have to get him to come and if he likes the condo, he just doesn't want to stay here. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Tita. I don't know. Covers up to 6 months in one spot when traveling. Philippines is recognized. Yearly cost is 180 per Canadian for Blue Cross. That's not bad. 180 bucks a year? I know people in the US that pay that a week. Greetings from Toronto. Hello, Small Snake.
Snake.
And Armin Jeb, yeah, it's 5 feet of snow. In Manitoba, they're definitely getting snow drifts right now. And eastern Saskatchewan. I live in Valencia. My windows are open 24 hours a day. I put a comforter blanket on if it gets cold. Yeah, if your windows are open, you generally have a breeze, especially if you're close to the ocean. And you don't cook. You don't. It's not like it's not like living in a desert in the United States. It's not like you're living in Phoenix, Arizona or something. It's warm here, but there's a breeze and it's so green, man. It's so green out there. Oh, it's so green. Anyway, it's nice. Do you have an air fryer? Garth, no, we don't. Um, I'm looking for one in particular that you can buy in Canada. I haven't found it here yet. Aslie would like to try an air fryer instead of
Frying.
oil frying everything. She would like to try an air fryer for the pork and the chicken and stuff, and I would too. But the ones I'm finding are only up to, it says that they only go up to 250 degrees. Well, that's not high enough. The ones I was using in Canada, they go up to like 450 degrees, and that's what I'm looking for, a serious one. But wowza boy, are they expensive here. Yeah, I'll be spending at least 200 to 300 Canadian to get a good one here, and I cannot bring it from Canada. It's too bulky an item to put in luggage.
Rock is in
Ralph,
Florida. It's snowing in Florida.
no.
It's a snow. It said it's snowing in North Florida.
Are you kidding? It's snowing in northern Florida? Oh my God. Missoula, Montana. Buzz Trans. Oh, Missoula, did you guys get that wind? Love your videos. Green and warm weather. Yes, green and warm. Already know the answer because the amount of research I did over the years and how much Canadian money does it cost to live in San Belt as a man who would be going by myself. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's 1,000 Canadian at least. And anything above that is luxury. Enjoying your channel, I also wouldn't be eating out as much. Yeah, that'll save you a few shekels. Can you cook on a fire here? Oh, if you live out in the provinces, you can cook on anything you want. I mean, if you're willing to live in a little bamboo hut with a dirt floor and a fireplace, go for it. Nobody's going to stop you. It won't do anything to you. It won't cause you any grief. The authorities don't mind at all. A lot of people live like that here. You can save a lot of money on rent and stuff doing that. I mean, it is possible to live here on $500 a month, but I don't recommend it. What's that?
Oscar Mike.
Oh, Oscar Mike sent us $5. Thank you, Oscar Mike. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. So
Appreciate.
Small Snake is going to retire in Cavite.
Ah, Cavite.
Yeah, it's nice in Cavite.
Yeah, it's nice.
Tagaytay.
Yeah. It's plenty of cold in Missoula. Yeah, we had a big windstorm go through to the north and to the east of you. I'm just wondering if it got to Missoula, Montana. More North Dakota and Minnesota, I guess. You can check the weather there and probably see something ripping through there. I should have worried a bit. How much should I bring with me for a 3-month trip? Oh, okay. For a 3-month trip, your budget will range anywhere from, I would say safely, because you're gonna be spending money like you're on vacation.
Mhm.
So it's gonna cost you more. Hotel rooms and stuff like that. You're going to need probably a minimum, and if you're really, really thrifty and budgety about how much your rooms cost and stuff, you're looking at a minimum of $2,000 Canadian per month. And I mean minimum. I would say $100 a day, including room, meals, transportation, entertainment, costs for transportation and stuff like that. If you're willing to use the buses instead of the airlines, you'll save money. If you're going to use inexpensive hotel rooms like the Red Door Red Door Company here has rooms everywhere, and they're always inexpensive, around $25 a night, or even less. The quality is very yay, bad, bad, yay. It's all over the place for Red Door. Depends, but Red Door is a huge place here that have rooms everywhere, inexpensive. At least $2,000 a month. At least. Glad you two found each other. Yes, so am I. Oh boy. Aslie's a doll. Look at her. I'm not even, you guys, you go ahead and guess her age. I'm not telling you. Tita, I will send my contact in for medical insurance. I'll message her tomorrow. Savvy Living Adventures. Okay. I was thinking like several thousand. Yeah, I would say 3,000 a month is make it comfortable or more. I can tell you there are places on the beach that are very, very inexpensive. Just turn on your phone, turn on Google Maps on your phone, and then find an area you're interested in the Philippines and click on hotels. And they all pop up boop, 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 with price tags and everything, and little flags pop up with price tags. And so you can instantly see what these hotels cost and what you get for your money. There's photographs of the interiors and the outside, the location shots, everything. Maps, Google Maps, and just type in hotels on an area in the Philippines that you're interested in. And it'll blow your mind, the detail it gives you about cost of living and staying there. 700 American for a 4-bedroom house in Valencia. In Florida would cost me three. Oh, yes, definitely. Philippine traveler. I have a rule. Everything here except for food is 5 times more in the West, 500% more in the West, except for food. Food is about double in the West, I think, about 250 Celsius. What? It's 27.
12K.
Yeah, Savvy Living Adventures. Yeah, I would never retire in Canada. I'm sorry, I've said that, but there's better places, guys. I mean, the retirement program in Canada, unless you have some money aside from investments or sale of a home or something, if you're just going to live off the Canadian pensions, good luck. You'll be sleeping in your car. Either that, or you can pay the rent, or you can buy food. Surrey case check. Abendson's for yeah, I've been in Abendson's and I've looked at SM appliances. They're there, but they only go to 250 degrees on the thing. I want something to go a little hotter than that, but I mean, I don't know if it's accurate or not. I retire in 2 years, Tita. Modern day drifter, 39. Awesome, thank you, man.
I've reached a mango smoothie.
Modern day says you're 39.
Yeah.
It's possible to long-term.
I will treat him mango smoothie.
Canacast, technically it's possible to rent a place for 6 months and leave your TV set, your furniture, your pots and pans and everything and go back to Canada, work in Canada for 6 months and come back to the same house with the pots and pans, the TV set and everything. Technically, it's possible. As long as you're paying the rent in advance, the landlady's not going to mind. The landlord won't mind. Assuming your landlord's honest, nobody finds out you're gone for 6 months and breaks into the house and steals everything that isn't nailed down. Now, I'm not saying that the Filipino people are bad. I'm just saying that there's a bad group of people anywhere you live. If they find out your house is empty for 6 months, if they find that out in Canada, they're going to be visiting you. So it's possible, but I don't recommend it. And as far as finding storage, I've never had to do that yet. I think it's better to just rent a place that's already furnished for 6 months or even a year and just go back after 6 months. Rent a furnished place that's already furnished, something like that. Or get a long-term stay arrangement at a resort for your stay here. I can't recommend leaving the house locked up and walking away and leaving everything inside because something will probably go missing. I'm sorry to say it. Missoula is 2,000 plus. Yeah, same thing. Buzz Trans Canada, same thing. Um, the rich, the organized thieves at Wall Street have jacked up the price of all housing. I think 2008 was just to break it so they could take it. That's all it was. Get to go and get ready for 5 a.m. comes early. Okay, Savvy Adventures. Thank you for showing up and saying hello.
Thank you.
Let's see. That's 250 C, which is over 450 Fahrenheit. Oh, it's Celsius. I did not know that. Duh. Okay, Surrey. Surrey. Thank you. I didn't think that. I thought it was Fahrenheit. Okay, Celsius, right. Maybe I'll pick one up then. We've got them right down the road at Save on Foods. They had them in there. When we go to groceries, maybe I'll bring one home for Mama. She can play with it. We are in Airbnb right now in Bangkok, booked for 2 months, have visited Pattaya and Phuket. Sounds wonderful. Sounds wonderful. Are you able to tune out the Canadian self-sabotaging politics? Yes. Here you don't hear about it. I see it a little bit. Unfortunately, it shows up on certain places on Facebook. It's really getting pushed on Facebook right now. And I just keep going. Click, delete. I don't want to see it, don't want to see it, don't want to see it. But some of the horror stories I'm hearing, the nightmare scenarios, this business about Greenland being, or Mr. Orange Hair wanting Greenland, Orange Skin wanting Greenland. And he wants Canada, he wants Greenland, he wants this, he wants that. I don't know what to think of him, and I don't know what to think about Canadian politics. I do know this. I do know that Trump and Carney are old friends. They've known each other since the 1970s. They're not enemies. Now, take from that what you will. In my considered opinion, and I'll stop Canadian politics here, Carney is here to cut Canada up. They couldn't get Quebec to separate, so they'll get Alberta to separate. Then when the country is weakened, they'll come in, chop it up, figuratively speaking, and help themselves to our resources, our water, our mines, our minerals, our oil, our gas. Everything will suddenly flow when they own it. Right now, China owns a whole lot of the major industries in Canada, and the US has a personal dislike for that reality. And that's probably why we're having all our problems. But that's only my opinion. I'm leaving it there. I don't want to take us down that rabbit hole today, please. Guy walked up and was looking in your window. What are you talking about, Oscar Mike?
Yeah.
Happy for your brother, really happy for both of you. Guy behind you. Oh, guy behind us. Oh, maybe that was a delivery. Hang on. Who was it?
There's none. Maybe it's only kidding.
I think you must be kidding. I don't see anybody. There's nobody there.
It's only kidding. There's some ones.
Oscar Mike says he's serious. Somebody walked up. It's possible I've got an item on order, but he hasn't said anything. Aslie asked us to buy a dehydrator. If they're not available and pay over 100, you can make beef jerky and dried fruits. Aslie would love to do that. Here, take our bank cards in West. Just let your banks know you will be in the Philippines. Yeah, that works. I do that. I've got a flag on my account for that. Guy behind you. I didn't see a guy. He's not there now. It's fine. He'll come back. Do you know how to make kari kari? I'm craving it. Tweeted Marie. I was looking in your window. That's a delivery guy, probably JT Express delivering stuff. We're always buying little nickel and dime things. So.
Kari. Yeah, I know how to make kari. Oh, really? Yeah, it's good. He likes it too. Kare kare.
Air fryers in the Philippines, Tita Marie. I think they are. They're like 3,000 pesos. I think for what they are, they're rather expensive. Yeah. Okay. A guy looking in you went, okay, Oscar, I will look. What are we looking at right now? It's 50 minutes, about 5 minutes ago. It was probably the delivery guy. He's probably shied off. Could you do more cooking shows, please? Yes. I said to Aslie, she should do that because we have a couple of big time cooking a couple of big time cooking channels that have subscribed because they saw Aslie making food and her food. I mean, her display. Have you ever seen her food? The way she just puts it on. I get a sprig on my porridge. It's amazing. Okay, Oscar, it's no reason to panic. It's just a delivery guy.
Maybe shy to interrupt us.
Hello, Rick.
He's shy to interrupt
The
us.
tired life. Hello, Rick. Yeah, it probably was the delivery guy. I'll go look again, see if he's at the store. Maybe he's at the store. He may come back.
Yeah, maybe he is shy to interrupt us here.
No, he didn't want to go up.
He can come back.
Oh, well. Oh, well. We were going to return the item that he's bringing anyway, so that's fine. The item that he was bringing, I was going to send back because I ordered multiple examples of it by mistake, and now I have to send some of it back because I have more than I want. So in case, yeah, it looked like a delivery guy. It was a delivery guy. I'll be in Manila and Cavite in March. Aslie, it's Tagalog. You have to read.
What? Where?
Tita Marie at the bottom.
I'll be in Manila and Cavite in March. He said she'll be in Cavite and Manila in March. I said, Asli, let's go. Bye.
She'll take you to the market, Tita. She'll take you to the market.
Yeah.
Aslie doesn't like malls. She likes going to secondhand stores and to the market.
We can meet. We can meet. Yeah, we can meet, Tita.
Yeah, Buzz Trance, believe me, they'll even third world countries kick them out as much as they needed their money. So take that as an example of how they're going to treat your streams and rivers. Third world countries were desperate for the money, but the gold mines and mercury mine and stuff like that made such a mess of their environment that they had to kick the companies out and lose all of that money they desperately needed to support their country, right? And they had to kick them out. So try to imagine how they're going to do here. And there's absolutely nobody cares here. It's like, here's a wheelbarrow full of money. Let us do what we want. Okay, says every congressman, every House Democrat or Republican. That's what they do. Show me a check, do what you want. That's the same thing in Canada. It's the same all over the world right now. There's so much money. No one's immune to its bad uses. Tita Marie's going shopping. Tita Marie, send Aslie email at our channel email. It's called pathssouth@gmail.com. Paths South. PATHSSOUTH @gmail.com. Paths South. And you guys can actually contact each other on Messenger or something.
Yeah.
Locks. See you in 227. Yeah, man. You got it. You should come here if you're a good guy, and you're not hideously messed up. The women are going to be all over you. Somebody will catch you and scoot you up. There is no way, honestly, there's no way an average-looking man, average-looking or better, you're Joe Average. Okay, I have a problem. It wasn't a problem for me though. Aslie has no issue with this. So, if you're an average guy, you come here you won't be single for a week. You'll have to politely decline, ladies. It's like it's the reverse of North America, where you're going to have on view blinders when you're in a relationship. You'll have blinders on when you go to the store. So the girls are smiling at you and popping eyes at you as they pass by and smiling at you. They'll look you right in the eye. They have no fear, and they will let you know very very well that they're very happy to see you, very happy to know you, or possibly happy to know you better. And you're trying to avoid that because you're in a relationship. So in the West, it's the same thing. The women do this. They go into the store. They don't want to talk to any guys. Guys hit on them all the time in the West, and girls hit on the men here, the Western men, all the time. It's backwards from North America. It's very nice for your ego, but it can cause you problems. So you have to be careful who you date, right? You won't be single for long if you come here. Not for long.
You have to be nice.
The reason we travel, yeah, you have to be a normal human being. Don't treat Filipinas the way you would treat a feminist person in the West, where you will date her because, well, I don't want to be mean to Western women, but this indoctrination of feminism has messed them up. And men are too cruel to them, and the women are too cruel to the men, and we're all lashing out at each other, and no one's happy. No one's getting into a stable relationship. Nobody's having children anymore. The only reason that people stay together is because the house value keeps going up, or the kids haven't gotten through college yet. Silver divorces are just skyrocketing. If you come here, you cannot bring the attitude that you have in the West. You won't be popular. You have to find the will and the way to open up the armor and hope that nobody puts an arrow or sling into you. And I know that's hard to do because you're defensive because of how you get treated in the West. Women get defensive because how they're getting treated as well. It's become a generational thing. The men are mean to the women are mean to the men, and nobody wants to get along, and so nobody does. Here, that hasn't happened yet. Don't make it happen while you're here. How can you live on $3,500 US a month? Oh, piece of cake. On $3,500 US a month, you can live in the finest addresses in downtown Manila if you want. You can be in a high rise in Makati and have a Starbucks right downstairs and a gym and an indoor pool and a mall across the street this way and a casino that way and a green belt in the middle. And for $3,500 a month, you can live in Manila. Really, no problem. If you live in the provinces, you'll be saving half of that in the bank.
Excuse me. I'll get it.
Oh, okay. Aslie needs to get a drink. Have you met any other expats yet? Yeah, I've met a couple. Actually, I've met 3 or 4. A couple of them were okay, and a couple of them were batshit crazy. But I'm really interested to know how much a decent lot of land costs. Here's the trick. See, Lock A2C. Lock 2C, I'll just call you that. Lock 2C. You cannot own dirt as a foreigner. You cannot own dirt legally. You can own a condo in a building that has 60% Philippine ownership or more. You can own that. But you cannot own dirt. No. If you get in with a Filipina, she can buy the house or buy the dirt, and you can build a house on it. And if anything goes wrong, as far as I understand the way things are now, she retains control and ownership of the land. You can go to court and have her give you the house. So you can have the house, and she has to, I guess, legally, have to make an arrangement with you to rent you the land. You have to pay for the land, but you get to own the house. So I wouldn't get involved in buying land here. Maybe a condo, a high-rise building in Makati or Cebu or Davao that's fairly new, isn't full of cockroaches and is pretty good. You can buy one of those, although they are hideously overpriced right now. I'd be very careful about it. I would just rent if I were you for now. If you rent and you get a bad neighbor, you can move. If you buy and you get a bad neighbor, you can't. And some of the laws here are so, if somebody's doing karaoke at 2 a.m, you call and complain to the barangay chief, and if this keeps happening, he comes over and has a chat with them. They may not stop. So, they might not. So if you own a property and you have a bad neighbor, barking dogs and birds and squawking and stuff, it's too bad for you. I would just rent personally. If me and Aslie buy land, which is the plan eventually, we will be pretty selective about where it is.
Hobart of Vancouver. Hi, Hobart of Vancouver Island.
You can carry it for a minute. I can't see. I can't see. No glasses. Fine print. A decent lot of land costs. If Lot 2C, if you did buy land where we live, it's about between 2,500 and 3,500 per square meter. And land here is usually 100 square meter plots or bigger. The more land you buy, the lower the cost per square meter. So usually if you're buying a 100, 200, 300 square meter lot, you're going to pay between 2,500 and 3,500 in this area.
In this area, but in other areas,
it can
it's
be
like
more.
8,000 per square, 8 to 15,000 per square meters.
Like,
depends on the place.
If you're near a beach, like if you're Dumaguete is very popular. The land values there are probably skyrocketing. So depends on where you live entirely. If you're in the middle of nowhere like we are, then it's less. So hello from Vancouver Island. Hello, Vancouver Island. Practically tropical in Vancouver Island compared to, say, Saskatchewan. Don't know if you've seen what's going on there, Vancouver Island. Pesos or dollars. That's 25 to 3,500 Canadian dollars per square meter. So if you have 100 square meters and it's 2,500 per square meter, you're talking 25,000. No, 2,500. Oh, I'll figure it out on a calculator. You got a calculator. You figure it out. Square meter, 100 square meter lot times 2,500.
3,000.
25,000 Canadian for a 100 square meter lot. So 100 meters by 100 meters.
Yeah. But usually here is like 3,000 to 5,000 in other places in pesos.
If you go to a place like Baguio or Tagaytay or Cavite, you go into any place that's built up or has any advantage going for it, it's going to be double or triple.
Not more than maybe four.
4 times as much
4
as
times, 5 times.
It won't be cheap. Like most of the good land, the good valuable land here has been bought up several times already. It's like if you bought anything around Calgary in the 1970s, if you're forward looking, you're a rich man today. And a lot of that happened here. So waiting for the day foreigners are respected as Filipinos are. Honestly, I don't want to be a cash cow for the government. I wish it was different. Well, yeah, there is some corruption everywhere, and I'm going to leave it at that. There is corruption everywhere in some facets, and the Philippines has it, Canada has it. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, does anybody else have any other questions? We have 25 viewers, 16 likes. Yeah, hit the like button, you guys, so I can get this out to more people. Somebody go like. And then more people will see the channel and I can get more subscribers and grow my channel a little bit. Try anyway. That's how they tell me it's done anyway. I don't know. Ah, water's good. What's all your thoughts after diet? Aslie? What are your thoughts after diet? What is diet?
So, well, diet was asking.
About diet.
Diet, Cavite.
Oh.
Sorry, diet. Bicol. Well,
Good night, bus
I
trains.
think to Bicol, and
Sweet dreams,
it's a
man.
nice place, and they have also nice food. I like their food.
Hmm.
Well, but yeah,
What's it like?
some part of Bicol. I've been to some part of Bicol, but I think I never been to Daet yet.
I've never been to Bicol. I would have zero, like literally zero. I have no idea. Never been.
Yeah, but yeah, they have nice places also in Bicol,
There is no
like
bad
in
places in the Philippines.
Legazpi City.
Like I wouldn't want to live in Tondo or Happy Land. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want to set up a place in Tondo. But I mean, 95% of the Philippines is beautiful and livable and lovely and lush and green and people are nice and it's not anywhere near as bad as you think. You see these videos on YouTube and guys cherry pick the very best spots and guys cherry pick the very worst spots. And I just pick up my camera and I walk around out behind the apartment building on the paths here. And guys can see it's a nice place here and this is no place. It's completely average. It's as typical as a 1975 Chevy Impala. It does everything well, but nothing super good. But it's bloody nice, you know. So the
Also
Philippines is good.
nice beaches in Bicol.
Oh yeah,
Daet
sure.
is in Bicol region.
Yeah. Down in the Visayas, there's a lot of beaches, small islands, and lots of beach. Yeah, Bicol. He said.
Mhm.
Nicole is awesome too. Modern day drifter said.
Yeah.
Oh, Bicol, not Nicole.
I
The
like
Nicole
the
was a
food,
mistake.
but it's a little bit spicy hot.
Yeah. So uh, I don't know what I'm going to do for content going forward, you guys. Somebody suggested, and it's a good suggestion, to get Aslie to take us around and show us the herbs and the plants that grow around here that are used for medicinal purposes and make good spice material or tea
Yeah.
and fruits and vegetables that are good and how many are sweet and what are bitter and stuff like that. And she can tell you all about all this stuff. So we're going to go out one day soon and I'm going to run the camera and Aslie's just going to stop and bend over, pull something and show it to you, explain what it is, what it's for, how common it is, how easy it is to find, things like that. And medicine grows everywhere here. Seriously. There are guys here that just cut into a certain tree, certain type of tree, because the sap that comes out of it, if you put it on a wound and a cut, it's antibacterial and it will help stop infection. Stuff like that we don't know about, but the locals do. So, are you becoming more accustomed to the heat or humidity? Oh yeah, no problem. Even if it is hot and I am sweating, it helps a lot if I'm not in a pair of blue jeans. But when we go out somewhere, I like to wear jeans. It's just how I am. I don't like wearing cutoffs too much when we go out, but if I do go out in cutoffs, I look like a tourist, and I don't want to look like a tourist because I'm not a tourist. I've been here for 2, 3 years on and off now, so I'm not really a tourist anymore. Um, but the heat is easier without the jeans. And on a hot day, if there's a breeze, it's wonderful. Like when you get into a jeepney and you're waiting for the jeepney to fill up at the jeepney station, they will sit there and wait until the jeepney fills before they pull out. And you can get pretty hot sitting there in that little tin can waiting for the thing to fill up. But once it's moving, you have a breeze and it's no problem.
And sometimes he feel cold.
Yeah, sometimes. Not often.
I
She's
don't feel
cold.
cold.
I brought a red, you know those really cozy, fuzzy red house coats? They're really thick and there's all that fuzzy material. It's really warm and you wear them on cold winter days in Canada. Oh, yeah. She uses it as a blanket
But
at night
but I
sometimes.
don't I didn't cover my feet and just the body.
Yeah, she leaves her feet out,
Skin.
so
Yeah.
she adjusts the temperature that way. But she has this heavy red thing on her, and I'm sleeping next to her in my drawers, and there's no way I'm putting nothing on top of me. It's just not that cold. It's like it goes. It's been getting cold at night though here for here, like 20 at night sometimes, and that is downright cold for nighttime lows where we live. Usually it's around 24 to 27 at night. Sometimes we would have to run the AC. This time this year, the last 90 days, I would say we ran the AC 10 times. That's 10 times, 15 times. That's it in the last 3 months. It hasn't been hot. There's so much cold air coming in off of China that it's just not been necessary. Yeah, maybe you want to close that window a little bit, Dave. We're getting a little more air than we need right now. Um, I'm becoming more accustomed. LOL, tourist. I'm not a tourist. What is the temp in Fahrenheit? Let's see. I don't have a phone to do that right now. My phone's in use as a camera.
You can use this.
Okay. Okay. Um, how do I
Google.
Google?
Mm.
Where's Google? Okay. What is 28 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Okay, 28 Celsius, for example, Buzz Trace. 28 Celsius would be 82 degrees. 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry, babe, I lost.
Okay.
So, yeah, 82 degrees, about 82 degrees. So, yeah, it's nice and warm. The humidity is higher at night when you're sleeping. So, if you run the AC at night and you keep it set at like 25 and you just don't use the blankets, and that keeps the cost of the AC running down because the pump isn't constantly sending Freon through the system to keep the temperature at 16. So I see some guys that move in and they run the AC 24/7 and the lights are on and the big screen TV's on and there's a fan going and on and on and on. There's a fridge and all the other things. And their electrical bill is 10,000 pesos a month. Our power bill is around 1,500 to 2,500 a month, depending on if it's a hot snap or not. It all comes down to how often we use the AC. So we're paying around, well, if you paid around 1,500 pesos a month, that'd be $60 a month for electricity, about 60 bucks Canadian. That'd be around 42, $44 a month US, something like that. So, yeah, it's not expensive for us because, we have the windows open. Right now, you just saw Aslie got attacked by the drape from the window because the wind's coming in, the air's moving. And we have a nice steady breeze. We have the fan going behind us. When it pauses, the wind pauses, we still have some breeze. It's nice. It's nice here, man. Super nice. I'm doing well. A good fan is essential. we had a couple of floor fans, and you just aim them up at the ceiling, and what they do is they send the air in the room like this, and it keeps you cool.
Circulation.
Wherever you are in the room, it works.
It circulates.
Let's see. Anybody got any questions for Aslie specifically? Anybody have questions for Aslie?
I suppose.
You guys must wonder about Filipinos. Water's good.
Maybe we could do sometimes live when I'm cooking.
We could do that.
Mm.
Yeah, we could do a live while Aslie's cooking. That's a brilliant idea, actually. Maybe we'll do that next week.
What do you want me to cook?
Doing a live, yeah, we could do a live through the cell network, but the data fees are expensive. I think it would be expensive to actually do a live too far from my internet router. If we did a live like in town, we could do that. We could set up on Main Street and do a live in town and just be put on the mics, the little microphones here, and we could do a live in town. Sure. I wear one, she wears one. We could sit at a park and talk. We could do that, but the data for the stream would be probably expensive. I don't know if we would rip through
I
it.
think it's okay as long as
What
there's
does he enjoy?
a good signal.
Yeah.
We can try that.
Who's this? I see a beautiful loving relationship, 7 years here in Toronto. Small snake. Oh, he's with a Filipina. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's different. Small snake. It is. It's a different experience, isn't it? I mean, you look at Western women and you just kind of go, oh, you know, I don't want to do that again, you know. I mean, I'm sure they feel exactly the same way about us and they have their reasons for it, but it's just too bad what's happened in relationships between men and women in the West. I could do a video on that, but I would get so much heat. Oh, I'm not touching that. Oh, what's it?
Howard is asking if I can do some Canada dishes.
Do some dishes? Yeah. Oh yeah, you haven't lived until you've eaten her stir fry now. Pork chicken stir fry. Little I don't know what she uses for sauce, but it's fantastic. She puts some oyster sauce in there sometimes. She puts in, I don't know, she knows I'm not crazy about sweet and sour or soy sauce. I don't like soy sauce. So she generally makes me a dish, and she makes herself a dish on the other burner at the same time. She'll make herself fried fish or something and make me a stir fry. What do you call it? The dishes you make me, what are they called? Filipino name?
Filipino adobo.
Adobo, and there's other things.
Afritada
Frittata. And there's a third one. Starts with a P or something.
with a pea.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Pina something.
Sometimes I make my own recipe for him because usually Filipino always use soy sauce for our dishes, but
Yeah.
he can't he can he can't he doesn't like soy sauce, so a little bit not easy for me.
Hence
I have
it.
to
That's it.
discover a new recipe for him.
Yeah, Bruce visited. He can verify that Aslie's a great cook. Bruce visited us for 2 weeks. He'd never been anywhere overseas in his life, and he's in his early 70s, and he wanted to see this place, you know, and maybe retire here. And he came over, and the first meal he had, he was just blown
Thank
away.
you, Bruce.
Blown away. He loved it here. Bruce had a great time here. He sat and just watched people live their lives. And it was the most fun he's had in a long time, just sitting, watching everybody come and go at the store right outside the door here. And then after 3 days of that, we dragged him off to a beach, you know. And Bruce sat there and drank some rum and smoked the cigarettes and sat out late at night and just listened to the ocean crash in and out and the waves, the breeze in the trees and stuff. And he just sat there and just soaked it up. So good for his soul. Okay. Any other questions about cost of living or beaches or anything about us? Do you have any questions about anything at all? We'll go ahead. I can assure you that the cost of living here is roughly a third to a fifth, depending on how you want to live. 1/3 to 1/5 the cost of living in Canada. If you're getting your CPP and your old age pension, you're getting like $1,500 a month. You can live on that easily. I mean, you have to budget. You can't live like you're in Disneyland, but you can live here on $1,500 a month as a single person. Oh, no problem. None. No problem. You'd be putting money in the bank every month. No problem at all. Tucson Nation. The big smileys. Smileys. No. My glasses are all dirty. How many more years of work for you? Howard Chadwick, 3,400. I've got this summer coming up, so 26 and 27. For sure, I will work 6 months in 26. Depending on how things go, I may not have to in 27. It all depends. Like it would basically come down to the channel, guys. If I can take and retire fully a year early, that would be grand. But I have to grow the channel. And recently, it's been challenging to grow the channel. My subscriber base is pretty much frozen. It's not growing much due to changes with the algorithm on YouTube. YouTube is famous now in the community for supporting short form videos and delegating long form videos to the background. So our view counts are down. Everybody's view counts are down. Everybody's subscriber base is static or growing slowly or dying slowly. YouTube isn't supporting long form video content right now. They're just not. And you can look that up on YouTube. Do a search. YouTube counts down, and you'll see there's just lots of guys, successful and small channels alike, are all complaining about it. Like some of them have been cut 90%. Their views cut 90%. YouTube did try to mitigate the damage a little by upping the cost for advertisers to use the existing views, because if there's fewer views, the advertisers have to pay more per view because there's fewer. So it's a supply and demand thing. So as the views were subtracted by YouTube, the value of each view went up. So the revenue from each view went up. So you got fewer views, but more revenue. Now, mind you, it wasn't enough to offset the loss of views entirely at all, not at all. But it was helpful to a degree. But I'm making my channel, or our channel, makes between $50 and $100 a month. That's it. And I'm doing 2 videos a week and a couple of shorts. And I've noticed that I can pump up more content. The payday is the same. There's no point in doing more because a lot of guys are just too busy to watch that many videos, or frankly, they don't want to look at my ugly face that much. So, and you're burning up all your good ideas if you do 3 videos, 4 videos a week. So I'm going to be doing like 1 long form video a week now, maybe 2 if things are saying I should, if it seems like I should. Aslie's channel could use help. So I mean, if you guys want to run over there and pop on the subscribe button, I would personally appreciate that, and I'm sure she would. She has 200 subscribers, and it is growing. Actually, she's getting more subscribers right now than I am. And hers is growing. She's getting like 5 subs a week right now, and I'm not. So it used to be I would get 2 or 3 subscribers per day, and that's just not happening right now. So anyway, that's where that is. Any other questions? What kind of lifestyle can you expect on $1,750 US a month? You can live in a studio apartment outside the major centers in the smaller cities or in the countryside, and you could live on $1,750 a month, no problem. You can live in Manila on that money, but you would have to be very, very, very careful indeed about your budget. You would have to be very careful about where you rent, what you're paying for rent. You'll have to look for those deals before you sign anything. And it's more expensive in Manila than it is out in the countryside. Like going to the market here is pretty easy. Going to the markets in Manila, there's only a few of them. And they're very loud, they're very raucous, they're very big, and it's a very good place to get your pocket picked or something. So I wouldn't do it. But in the countryside, you could live on $1,750 US a month and have money in the bank. Hi, guys.
Clear.
I hope it works out for you. Thank you, Patuxi Nation. Lee Hill. Hello, Lee. He missed us last week. Hello. Welcome. Hi, guys, from Magdalena.
Magdalena,
Magdalena
hello.
Laguna. Hello.
When we will meet.
Collaborate with some of the bigger channels. Suri Case. Yeah, I've thought about that. There's a couple of very negative channels that call themselves positive, and one of them was actually talking about me here last week, and I've received a couple of guys that have been on me in bad ways, because I think that's the channel they came from. They're very nasty people, some of them. When they show up and they start their crap, I just pop them, they're gone. I could collaborate with some of the other channels, but you kind of have to be invited to do that. Like if Sunshine Shoulders or Old Dog Nude Tricks or British Expat, Grumpy British Expat, if they invited me to collaborate with them and sit down and have an interview with them, sure, I'd do that. But you have to basically be invited by the big channels, or it doesn't happen. So, I mean, you have to be invited by a bigger, more mature channel to get the free exposure that way. I'm sure there's some guys that will pay the bigger channels to expose, if I give you $500, will you do a YouTube video interview with me? Sure, they probably would, but I'm not going to pay for that. I'm not throwing money away like that. There's no way. 1041. Vloggers seem to be milking the pro-life traveler and vitality stories. Yeah, I'm glad that nobody yet has asked me why I'm not touching on that. And I did it back with Vitali like a couple of years ago or a year ago. I did a video about it then, and I laid into the vloggers for their antics. I laid into them then. You can look back down my list of videos to a year ago, and you can see me with my face in my hands, basically like this. And I was cussing out the vloggers pretty good on that video. I was being very snob. I was being a snob, but that stuff really irritated me. So I went off. That was Vitali. As far as pro-life traveler goes, I left it alone. I didn't touch it. I wanted nothing to do with it. The guy, I don't know if he has problems with the English language, or if he has problems with understanding there are filters in your head for a reason. There are things you don't do ever. It's not, maybe you're not doing anything wrong because you feel you're not, but that doesn't mean that anybody else thinks you're not. And what everybody else thinks of you is reality. So if I were them, I wouldn't be doing things like picking up people's children and running around with them that you don't know and that don't know you. Um, Things like that. Perception is reality. What everybody thinks or perceives, what each individual sees and believes in their heart of hearts to be true is reality. Now you take that and you go and you mix yourself up in a life with the millions of other people that have the same thing. They see life in different ways, but they all see it in their way. And that becomes a societal reality. And we all swim in this soup where everybody has their own version of what's real and what's not. And we live there. And like it or not, we live there. So, try to get along. But I don't want to crash on him because I don't want to touch it. Maybe he's a bad guy, maybe he's just a dummy from Estonia. Like he said it himself, his father raised him and told him to steal. Told him to steal. So, maybe he was trained wrong as a child. I have no idea. I don't want to touch on it too much. Yeah, people did warn him. People warned him for 2 years. He didn't listen. If you feel like you're untouchable, you don't listen, right? So Vitali found out you're touchable. And he found out you're touchable. And there was that guy. Everybody's forgetting about that guy who died down south on Mindanao Island. He went west from Davao off into the jungle there and ended up on a coastal place, which was a very, very much a red zone that you don't want to go to. And it's a Muslim population there. And he started doing things like making loans to people, which is against for interest, which is against Muslim beliefs. You do not charge interest when you loan someone money. That's against their rules. And he was charging credit card type money, 20%, Vinny kind of interest. And they caught up with him and they took him out. And he didn't come back. So you got to be careful what you're doing. And he was a vlogger. And he laughed at people that were threatening him. And he was warned repeatedly, don't come here. Don't come back. When he went back to his country to work, they said, don't come back here. He kept coming back and doing this. He got shot and dumped in the ocean. Anyway. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I don't want to really go there. There's a lot of positives. And I noticed everybody got on that. They all jumped on it. Everybody. Anyway, they're desperate to get views. So the algorithm they see that the algorithm will reward them if they say this, do this in the title, put this in the thumbnail. They'll get more views. I'm not doing that. Anybody got anything else? It's been an hour and 40 minutes. We're going to shut it down here in the next 20 minutes and carry on with our day. Play some basketball, maybe. We were going to play basketball yesterday, but a dog pooped on the court. And the dog wasn't healthy. So we're not going out there. We'll wait for a good rain to wash the court.
Yes.
So anyway, like nobody's responsible for cleaning up doggy doo-doo on the court. It's nobody. So it's sitting there. And when the rain comes, it'll, get washed away or somebody will scrape it up. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I'll probably do it myself. There's nobody to ask to clean it up. It's a court for the public. Nobody's hooked to it. Yeah. That video that we did with Aslie, slapping all of those hoops, getting it in, tonk, 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 tonk. I tell you, I had to do a little bit of editing to make it come out that way, but only that much. She was nailing 80% of her shots. 8 out of 10 went in. They all went in. Only a couple she missed out of 10. I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with a shotgun that day. Honestly, I got 1 out of 10 in. Only one. And I didn't even put it on the video. I think we didn't get the video of it. Only one went in. And I actually did get ticked off. And I was throwing that ball. I was like literally getting pissed. And Aslie is saying to me, "Hey, don't do that. Don't do that." You know, I'm like, okay. And I'm like, shuffling off. You saw me. She cleaned me. It was embarrassing. Yeah. I've gotten better since then. I'm trying to recall, get the muscle memory back, and I'm learning how to do it now. So it is better, but I still have long stints where I'm throwing the ball and I can't hit that hoop for love or money. Um, I'm going to get something to drink. So guys, ask Aslie questions.
Don't
She knows
put me
everything.
into a hot seat. Just kidding.
Maybe I'll do this. The access to the refrigerator right now is kind of down. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to break into my refrigerator. Okay, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna have a nice drink. And then we're gonna go play some basketball.
Yeah, I was really excited to play basketball again. And actually, that was the first time I played shooting.
Uh,
Yeah, it was my first time.
she cleaned me.
I never had a chance when I was younger because mostly my brothers played basketball and basketball court is away from our place. They have to travel by jeepney to go there. So and I didn't see any girls playing basketball, so
No, there's
never
one or
had a chance to hold a ball to shoot.
yeah, and when the girls don't play basketball too much, they're at home doing things at home, learning how to do home stuff, and they're in school or they're in college, learning how to be doctors, lawyers, and stuff. That's something interesting about the Philippines. Everybody thinks that it's a patriarchal society that men run it. No, no, no. It's not patriarchal. The Philippines is a matriarchal society. Men have equal say in what happens here, but the women very often have final word. Um, and that's just the way it is here. But it's never mean here. It's never mean. So it's easy to do it because nobody's out to gouge anybody. When they come to a conclusion, a reasonable discussion about something that's a problem, and they fix it, they find a way. So yeah, it's not patriarchal. The men don't run it here. It's shared. Aslie, do you know how to make pho?
Play
Aslie,
pool?
pho, Pho.
Pool.
Do you play pool?
When
Aslie doesn't.
I
I rarely.
I play a different kind of pool with a square table
Mm,
with flat balls
mm,
around something like that. We call that also pool when I was in my high school. When I was teenager, we have that in our place. So uh, we rent it. People pay for
mm,
every game.
mm.
And when there's no one playing, I also play that pool. I'm good too.
See, we have a pool table downstairs, but we don't play it very much. I occasionally will play a game and it's like 10 pesos, 40 cents Canadian it's per game, so it's not expensive. And sometimes we'll play basketball, and sometimes we'll just grab a cup of coffee and we'll just go for a walk in the neighborhood in a loop around the neighborhood. But
Wait. We call that billiard game.
mm,
We have a game here. Pool is different
Yeah,
from
yeah, I know.
billiard.
But there, he was talking about pool downstairs, our pool table. He means regular American pool, not
I see. Mhm. Not very good. I'm not very good in.
she's as good as me. I'm not good either. It's a challenging table downstairs. How about Chadwick 3400? He's in Pangasinan. They'll be looking for a place.
Watching from he's watching from Pangasinan. Hello.
And is where we'll be looking for a place. Or
Le-
Howard
le-
Chad
left
Howard
left
Chadwick.
behind. Left behind. So it's in Pangasinan.
Yeah, I've never been there. I can't help you there,
Yeah.
Howard.
We never.
But Jeff behind 8774, he lives there. You and Howard should chat and you can get some information from him. I'm sure that's pretty accurate because he lives there.
Yeah, there there's the 100 Islands. You can find it in Pangasinan. But I never been there. I passed by that place when I went to Ilocos Norte. That was long time ago when I'm still working
Hmm.
in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, but never been to uh, what's that 100 Islands? Pagsanha, Pangasinan. Pagsanha, Pangasinan, yeah.
Yeah, Howard said he would like to. His wife would like to watch Alive with you cooking. So yeah, we can try and set that up for next week. Ashley can make
Yeah,
Ashley can make an early lunch of something, and we'll do a stir fry and we'll set the camera up and point it down.
maybe they want they. Do you have any suggestion for me to cook?
Yeah. Do you have anything in particular in mind that you would like to see her prepare
Yeah,
as far as Filipino dishes go?
Philip. Yeah, California, because I went blind. Going to California, because I went blind in on in what's that dip in 1 year? I have read the last one.
Ah, going to California because I went blind in one eye and deaf in one ear. I have Kaiser insurance.
It's going back then.
You going to California? Are you in the Philippines presently? Left behind? Yeah, you are in the Philippines. You're here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my battery's dying.
You can use this one.
Anyway, I'll turn this one off. Um, I don't need that, babe.
Okay.
I went blind. Bruce says he wants to see your banana spring rolls get done. Could do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Left behind. Going to California because I went blind in one eye, blind and deaf in one ear. I have Kaiser insurance. Is that due to a stroke? Left behind? Was it due to a stroke or something? Or
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
yeah, I'm just going to steal the power. Actually, I'm sorry, babe. Steal the power and plug in my pad so I can see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, my pad is down to 5%, so it was dying. It's charging now.
So he
There we go. Okay.
he said yes for nice here and those Clark.
He said he had a stroke? Oh, no, he says it's nice here close to
He's
Clark
just
Airport.
responding
Oh,
to
okay.
forward.
Okay. I see. Like Sisig,
Person
wife's
is
son
like,
can make it,
"Sisig,
wife
wife's sons make it.
Sisig, wife's
Not
son,
wife.
wife this. No, I don't make any Philippine dishes. What I do is I make Asli, I make her fried cheese sandwiches. I'm pathetic, but she loves uh,
She's
cheese sandwiches, melted cheese, fried in a pan with butter on the bread. And
my favorite.
she likes egg. I make egg sandwiches or an omelet. I make spaghetti. I make some Western meals that she likes. She doesn't have to cook all the time. Sometimes I'll do the cooking.
Yeah, yeah, sisig is good. I like it too, but it's not easy to prepare.
You know?
Yeah, you have to deep fry pork,
Uh,
and it's like what's that?
I don't know.
The oil is
Oh,
like,
sprays, it fries, it
yeah,
splashes.
flashes, and some you have to roast or roast the liver. Uh, Maybe you don't want to hear that.
Mm. I'm still trying to figure out a way
But
to.
it's really good.
I'm still trying to figure out a way so that when the live plays over, it will show the chat. And I don't know why. I haven't been able to find a way to make it actually retain the chat component when it replays on the internet. And so I'm fighting with that. One of these days, I'll figure that out. If you guys know, please enlighten me because it's irritating. I can't find the setting to make sure that the chat stays
Most,
live when it replays. Art Park Garden. Is that where will you travel on the page when you get the chance? Oh, well, Ashley wants to see. She wants to see Baguio, and we'd like to go and see Tagaytay, the volcano from the viewpoint.
I want to see Baguio with you, but I've been there few times with the
Oh.
family.
Uh, yeah, I've never been there to Baguio, but because I'm a photography hound, I want to get up there big time. I could spend a whole week there taking pictures, I think.
He's asking what is the cord. What's that? Is that a line?
No, it's
No,
it's the internet. Power.
Cable.
My pad died, so I'm charging the pad. I need the pad so I can see the chat. So I'm using the pad and using the phone for a camera, the pad for so I can see the chat, and Asley's using her phone so she can see the chat there. Oh, the chat won't show up until a day or two after live for some reason. Oh, okay. I was wondering why it wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
Landline, the phone I see. Oh no, that's not the phone. He got 1,650 square meters for 12,000. That's a pretty good deal, man. You did all right. Oh, the landline phone behind me? Well, yeah, we have a phone. We almost never use it. We use it once every 6 months. Our landline phone, we'll use it once every 6 months. That's basically it. It's almost unused. We do have a landline. It's there on the right there is our phone.
Here.
Yeah, there's our phone.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Careful, the police will come. The police will come and I will be in trouble. Oh no. They'll think of something. They always think of something. Okay, well, I guess there's not too many questions and stuff going on right now. I also want to see some I hear there's some aircraft in the jungle that went down in World War II in Mindoro, but it's an 8 hour hike, four hours up the mountain to get to the wreckage and 4 hours back. And you're cutting right through the middle of God's country to go up there. There's no established real trail. So you have to take a guide, and they bill you so much money. I don't know how much off the top of my head. I don't know. And they walk you up to the wreckage site. There's supposed to be an American bomber up there and a couple of Japanese planes up there. And yeah, guys, if they're getting shot down, they would land in the jungle to try to survive. Because of course, if you land in the water, well, you're not going to get far, are you? So yeah, I don't know. They're up there. I'd love to see them. It would be nice exercise. Oh boy, would it. I'd
Too
come back
much.
I'd be 4 pounds lighter. No kneecaps left at all. I'm 62. I can walk a long way, but if I have to start jumping up over boulders and stuff, I pay for it the next day. My knees are screaming.
I think we have to bring a tent and sleep there. The next day we come back.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a tent, going hiking into the bush. You know, that's the funny thing here. I'll discuss this, and maybe we'll call it a day. Um, People think it's dangerous here in the jungle. It's dangerous. No, it's really not dangerous. It's not. It's far more dangerous in Yellowstone Park if you're an American. It's far more dangerous in Banff if you're a Canadian. Or if you're, in Ontario, Algonquin Park or something out in the woods, lake country, cottage country, far more dangerous than the Philippine jungle. Because in the Philippine jungle, there's only a few variety of snakes that can bite you and cause a problem, and there's only a few insects that can bite you and cause a problem. There are no cats that hunt. There are no large gorillas. There's no large apes. There's nothing to eat you. But in Canada, there's lots of things that can eat you. Caribou will kill you especially if they're in the rut. Moose will stomp you down. Uh, um,
Coyote.
Coyotes, wolves, cougars.
We don't have that here.
There's no big cats here. Nothing. You could build a cabin, a shack in the jungle, as long as nobody owns the land. If it's like way up in the middle of nowhere, no one's going to care that you're there. You can live there. No one will oppose you. Generally speaking, they'll allow it. Just ignore your presence, and you can live there for nothing. A little AM radio that's recharged with solar power, and you just have your hammock and your bowl of fruit and a little bit of food that you pick up in town. You come back up with your sugar and your flour or whatever. Every 3 or 6 months you get more. You can live up there pretty well for nothing, and you'd be safe. But in Canada, you'd be harassed. There's crown land. They'd throw you out. They'd probably charge you for being unsafe about forest fires and stuff. So they'd not only throw you out, they'd sue you, and they would also, if you didn't get harassed by the authorities, something would come by one day and eat you like a Pop-Tart. So, yeah, it's safer here. Everything is safer here. Spiders and snakes. Yeah. Modern Day Drifter, play that song. I don't like spiders and snakes. Or spiders and snakes, play that song. You do that, Chris. You fool, you fool. Do, 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 do. Anyway. Alrighty. I guess we'll shut her down here. It's been 2 hours. We have to get on with our day. Get things going, get things done. You have to go to town today, I think. There's a car show today, Chris. There's a car show today, Chris, at SM Mall. I'm going there. I'm going there to see it. I'm going to do some content. So maybe I'll see you there. So,
What
Chris,
time?
you know who you are, Chris.
What time is the show?
It's probably started now. Probably starts at 10 a.m. till 2 in the afternoon or something. So we got to get out of here and go see it.
You have to check the time, maybe.
All right. Talk to
Too
you guys later. Any more questions or anything? Everyone say, oh, Have a good day. Thank you. Yeah, they have car shows here, like hopped up Hondas and these old all stainless steel Jeeps and stuff are really cool with fat tires and stuff. Oh, I want one of those Jeeps, but I physically can't fit in the driver's seat. But I want one so bad. Okay, you guys. Thank you for visiting. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Modern
Thanks,
Day, Lee
everyone.
Hill, and everyone, Howard, Left Behind, everybody who's still with us, I guess. You guys all have a great evening. Go to bed.
Take care, everyone.
And we will. Oh, we're live. We disconnected for a sec. Okay, we'll see you again soon. That's it for us here now, and we're going to say goodbye. So, bye, guys. We'll see you again on our next live. I don't know when our next live will be. Could be 2 weeks, could be a month. I don't know. When we have more information to talk about. Talk to you guys later. Good night.